Do you wonder what your future is if, as a human being, you don't stand up for what happens to your body? You don't stand up for what can come out of your mouth and for what goes on in your mind. If you're just going to be bullied and pushed around and manipulated so that you're not allowed to say anything on social media, and you don't want to, and you just acquiesce to authority the whole time, whether it's a bureau of anything or an ex something or other, or a doctor this or that, okay? Because you're nothing, okay? Do you think there's a future? Do you think there's any sort of positive future for the human race? Do you think there's a future of freedom and choice ahead if you can't stop things now and say, hold on a minute, whilst we've got the numbers behind us, we can just say no? But no, just be a drongo, be a weakling, and force everybody to just risk death themselves and force them to subjugate along with you. If, you know, there's certain things that they just can't or won't do for the sake of you. So how many of you think that summer whales will be found? Yeah, you still think that? You think that? What's the point of a cold case foundation if there's not this great catalogue of cases? We've got all these interviews and the stuff to look back on, and, you know, no good if someone's found and someone's put into jail and mystery solved. No, cold cases are unsolved mysteries, aren't they? Yeah, unsolved mysteries. And don't you have a thought about it? Don't you find anything bizarre about everything going on in this case? You don't think it's interesting and curious what information just keeps dropping on in there, you know, so that the conspiracy theorists can go wild but then be shut down. Everyone flip-flopping around. You've even got people being shown as flip-floppers, you know, these Christian women who are friends with little Timmy, you know, Tim as he likes to be called on Facebook, and but they use the word mofo a lot, but they're good Christians, and they were feeling bad about Candace, and now they've come around, and you should come around too. You should come around too. You know, nothing weird is going on here. This is just a regular disappearance with regular family. It's not like some sort of generational systematic abuse style situation here with the families. You know, it's like, you know how you get the royal family of Greece marrying into the royal family of the UK. You know, do you think you get that in abusive families? You know, I mean, we've talked about before on this channel how we're creating children that are growing up absolutely neglected and abused, unloved, unwanted, because it starts with, you know, this dissolving of the nuclear family. We've got all these broken homes. You know, we know Donald Wesley Wells himself comes from a family where there was a big split, and then there's joining of these new families that don't really, they have different rules, don't they? And and lines get even more blurred, you know, and so on it goes. Things just get easier and easier and sicker and darker. And you just... Yeah. What a shit show. What a performance. What a theatre. What a theatre. What brilliant writing. What creativity is going on, you know? What do you think? Anyway, I've got to go to work. I can't spend all day here trying to communicate on a platform that doesn't let you communicate. I mean, I made one video talking about the panini and your choice about, you know, what goes into your body, not as an anti wax on, wax off person, just as someone saying, don't rush for the junk. You know, the new junkies putting junk into their systems, and now they are now the new rulers, aren't they? Don't you feel like you're a second-class citizen if you just want to go, hey, let's just wait and see here. Let's see what this does to our children. And this isn't actually something that's going to work. It doesn't stop anyone getting anything. It doesn't stop anyone passing anything on. And it's having some pretty detrimental effects. It's not approved. It's not tested. Anywho, let's not go there. And that video disappeared. There's no freedom of speech anywhere, okay? And if you are someone that's accepting that, then you are against your fellow man. You're against the future of the human race. You're actually an anti-humanist. You're an anti-humanist. Don't be a weakling, okay? Don't be a weakling, because it's the apathetic and the people that allow themselves to be gaslit into subjugation, you know, and the ones that are just happy to be entertained and go along with these drama as if it's real emotion and real life for them, you know. How can I explain it? I mean, you should be interested and you should be involved in what's going on, but from the angle of understanding and knowledge, you know, not because you are being trained and educated. And if you want to be part of the regression of the human race, if you want to be taught how to ignore what you see, what you hear, what you feel, if you just want to be told what's what, well, you just go right on ahead. But maybe you should remove yourself from the rest of the human race and just go on and live in that la la land. But other people want the human race to remain intelligent and wild and free. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what's to happen? But you need to control what's happening now, okay, now in daily life, and the things that you are taking part in. If you're watching a video, you're taking part, okay? If you're commenting, you're taking part. If you're not commenting, you're taking part. If you go out into your real life and try to manipulate others or convert others to a certain way of thinking without you having given it due consideration. Do you know how many people just repeat shit we've got people. I was just watching this video today from this woman in the UK calling herself the she's the mystery angel now. She can't spell it, but she's the mystery angel now, still promoting the garbage about the McCann case and how, you know, look at what happened, see, all of you. And then it turns out, you know, Christian Bruckner, I mean, she's like a fucking Dalek. Ah! Sorry, that just got a little bit ludicrous, didn't it? But fuck, I have to restrain myself all the time because you can't just point it out, okay? People need to stop and think and stop being a repeater, stop being a little bug that people can just flick around or swat, okay? Do you have wings? Do you have your own wings? Do you have anything at all useful to try and save what's going on here in the world? You know, are you just giving up? It's easy to give up. I've given up before many times because it's too painful, and I feel like it will take great sacrifice, and not the type of sacrifice that we are being shown and actually being induced to be part of. If you think about it, it can all be ritual, and it can all be part of the show, isn't it? Everything that keeps going. It's not just ending at a certain point when we're all still watching and chanting. Catch you later.